what's up? Good afternoon. Thank you for stopping in and rock with your girl, Lady Mocha, your diva in knowledge at Cafe de Paris. Well, you know I'm going to always pour you a cup of truth, and I'm going to always break you off with a slice of knowledge. Thanking all of my subscribers, all of my followers, old subscribers, new subscribers, for just taking a chance in your girl, for believing in me, looking out for your girl, supporting me. I really want to thank all of you. Today is a very special day, and the reason for that is because today is my birthday. Yes, I am a Scorpio, so shout out to all of my Scorpio ladies and my Scorpio dudes out there. Yes, your girl is a Scorpio. I was born November 7th, so today is a very special day for me because God gave me the best gift that anybody could ever give me, and that is my life. So I want to thank God for blessing me to see another 38 years. I thank God for all the trials, all the tribulations that I've had to go through, things I've had to experience that I really didn't want to have to experience, but I realized that a lot of things that we go through is things that also we get an opportunity to grow through at the same time. So I just want to thank God for blessing me with another year. As I was saying, I got to thank all of my subscribers and all of my followers, starting with Alexandria Kaiser. I definitely owe you a big ups. Thank you for the $10 donation. I appreciate you. I'm getting closer and closer to my goals where I can get a real camera and get rid of this generic camera that I'm using. So I'm thanking God that God is sending people to bless me and invest in my brand so I could really start upgrading in my camera and really start, expanding my brand and making things look a lot more professional. So I want to thank you, Alexandria, for the $10 donation. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do it, but just the fact that you did, I really appreciate it. Every little bit counts, I'm telling you, even if it's just $1 a month. So I thank all of you who have been donating in my brand, Cafe de Paris, and for those of you who want to donate and just haven't been able to, but you thought about it and want to, but you're in a position to do it, I thank you just for just even considering it. And for those of you who still haven't donated, that is fine. I'ma still keep hitting you with the videos. I'ma still keep blessing you with this wisdom and this knowledge, because that's the kind of chick I am. You get what I'm saying? I'ma do whatever. I'ma do this because this is my gift. It's not always about money, but if God puts it in your heart to invest into my brand, trust and believe it's going to be worth every penny, because I'm going to make good of it. So again, even if you don't donate, I'm still going to be your diva in knowledge. I'ma still give you the best videos, the best recipes, and I'm going to always serve you with the best topics. So it's going to always be love from here, okay? So just trust and believe that. But on the next note, it's imperative that we get into this recipe that I felt was very imperative that I brought to your attention. And it really concerns me for the simple fact that there are yet so many women that are so thirsty for attention, so thirsty to be in the spotlight. You have some women that need attention like a diabetic needs insulin, okay? And there's just far too many women that are just so consumed and so driven to having to have attention all of the time. And there's a reason for that. And you know your diva knowledge is going to always break everything down to the lowest common denominator. So today's topic is, why are women so thirsty for attention? Okay, I'm going to go into that, because it's just very nerve-wracking when I see grown women that are carrying on like little girls who are constantly seeking attention. As I told y'all before in one of my videos, that social media has really enhanced and made grown women very petty and very childish, to the point to where they have to be seen all the time. They have to be noticed all the time. And it's not even with just social media. You also have women who in person, I'm sure a lot of y'all have ran into women that have to wear very revealing and provocative clothes to get a man's attention because she don't have any other qualities about herself to where she don't feel the need to have to resort to that level to get a man to be interested in her. And there's so many women that are doing this based on the way they dress, based on the way they're carrying themselves. It's way too many thirsty attention-seeking driven black women, broken women out there that so desperately have to have attention. And we're going to break down all of those elements as to why these women feel the need to constantly have attention, okay? So, we're going to go ahead and move forward. Starting with the first reason that women are constantly craving for attention through social media, okay? The first reason, and the reason before I go into this reason, I know a lot of females personally who have this issue, and it's unfortunate that when a woman is not getting the real attention or the real compliments she needs from the man at home, she will resort to going through social media to have people like her pictures, thumb her pictures, have to constantly compliment her all the time to make her feel whole, to make her feel validated, because the man she loves or the man she's in a relationship with or the man who she's married to is not giving her none of the attention she wants. That is the number one reason. The man they're in a relationship with or married to is not giving them the attention they want. Anybody that is in a committed relationship shouldn't have to look for so much attention outside of their relationship or their marriage. These days, there are more married women thirsting for attention than single women. And this is the God's honest truth. I see it so much on social media where women who have to constantly post selfies of themselves. And believe it or not, a lot of these women are in relationships. Some of them are even married. To me, it's definitely a red flag when you see a married woman or a woman who's in a committed relationship posting more selfies of herself than anything. And the reason that she's doing that is because you have to keep in mind, like I told you before, women love attention. Attention has become the new drug for broken women and for black women. Okay? Now again, not all black women have this issue. So if it doesn't apply, you don't have to reply. If it's not you doing this, you can save the trolling. But if you are and the shoe fits, then damn it, you need to wear it. It is too many thirsty women that are not getting the attention they need from their husbands or their companions. So the only way they can feel worthy or worth of value, they have to constantly post pictures of themselves on Facebook to keep getting them praises, to keep getting that acknowledgement that the husbands are not giving them or their mates are not giving them. And it's really sad because to me, it's like, you ever seen like a child who's like in Walmart? Have you been somewhere like in Walmart in a certain type of store, and you see that a child wants a certain type of toy, and when that parent does not give into that child and give that child that particular toy or that certain type of candy that they begging for, that child will act out. That child will throw tantrums, really put on a show, knowing other people are standing around. It's because they really want that toy, okay? And it comes off as a sense of desperation when you see a person constantly acting out. And that's what a lot of you women or some of these women out here not understanding. When you are constantly forcing yourself to get attention by posting selfies of yourself all the time, posting pictures of yourself with revealing clothes on, a tight clothes on, and you're a married woman, or you're a woman that's in a relationship. You don't have to be married, but if you're in a committed relationship, it's the same thing. And you have to keep putting yourself out there like that. Evidently, your man is not giving you the attention you need, because you would not be forcing people to have to like you through the pictures that you constantly posted on Facebook or social media. What I don't like to call twit whore instead of Twitter, I call it twit whore and insta skank, okay? Because that's basically what it is, and fake book, all right? All of these desperate, broken, or black women are using these social media devices to constantly keep drawing attention to themselves, okay? And what y'all are not understanding is, everybody that's thumbing up your picture, liking your picture, or complimenting your picture, they're not really into you like you think they are. And I know a lot of y'all are so delusional in that, and some of y'all are so consumed with attention that you really want to believe that everyone that's giving you this attention is really feeling you like that. What you're not understanding is, it's kind of like this. If you're trying to feed a 3-year-old and that 3-year-old really doesn't like carrots, like, you know how they have the little baby food, they have the little food that comes in a jar, like the mushed up peas and mushed up carrots, which is really disgusting. But anyway, and the child is sitting in their high chair, and that child has to eat. You're feeding that child, and he keeps turning his face away because he doesn't want to eat them nasty mushed up peas or whatever. If you keep forcing it to him, eventually he's going to eat it, even though he really does not like those peas. He doesn't like those nasty mushed up carrots. He can't stand them. But because as the mother, you're forcing a spoon and you're putting it towards his mouth, he's going to eat it eventually because he knows he doesn't have a choice. You're going to force him to eat it. Well, that is the same way your pictures operate with these Facebook and with these Facebook and Instaskank and Twitter whore accounts. It's the same thing. People are constantly liking your pics because you keep posting them on there. You give them no choice but to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? So people are just doing it because it's just something to do. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're interested in you or they want to really get to know you. You know, some of you post 600 pictures a day. So the more pictures you keep posting, of course, somebody's gonna like them or thumb it up just because it's there. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate that you have some women that are so thirsty for attention, they take all of these compliments literally. Like, the people who are thumbing them up is really interested in them, because if you think about it, the majority, what I notice, the majority of these people that like your day pictures or thumb them up, they may even compliment them. They may even tell them how good they look. They may even compliment the tight dress they got on, a tight outfit, cat suit they wearing. They may tell them all day, you look fine, you look good. But at the end of the day, none of them would not, if you notice, they're not asking you for a date. They're not asking you, inboxing you saying, hi, I would really like to get to know you. I would really like to take you out somewhere. I want to take you on a special date. Or what you doing this weekend? I would like to take you bowling. Nobody is checking for you like that. You're constantly putting yourself out there like that, and you're still, the attention that you're trying to draw to yourself, I really don't understand your motives behind it, because the majority of these people and these guys that are liking your pictures, they're not trying to really date you. They're not asking you out. Or in some cases, most of them do. And if they, and some of them do, not most of them. Some of them do is because they're trying to get in your panties. They're not trying to get into you. They're not trying to get to learn you. They're not trying to learn about you. They just, the package that you are presenting, they just want a sample of it. Because the way you constantly put yourself out there, the impression that you're giving them is that you want to be wanted. You want to be desired. So of course, they don't have a problem, you know, hooking up with you, you know what I'm saying, just to get with you on a skin's tip or something like that. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna gain any real future or any real connection with none of these guys who are complimenting your pictures. Women have to stop really thinking that every guy that's thumbing up your picture or every guy that's complimenting your picture is really interested in you, because it's definitely not the case. But you have a lot of women who are in denial, and they really believe this. They really believe that because men are complimenting their pictures or like them, a man is interested in them. Note to ladies, a man can compliment you and a man can even say something nice to you. That does not mean he's interested in you. Don't take for a second, because a man tells you, I like your dress, your hair is pretty, or I like your nails, or I like your earrings. He can like what you got on, he can like how you dress, and not even be interested in you. And there's so many women out here whose heads are so big, and they really think that these guys are checking for them like that, and they're not. Men are just men. They like what they see. They ain't got a problem telling you they like what they see, and that's just it. But there's nothing else behind that. If a lot of women really understood this, they wouldn't be so aggressive and constantly posting these selfies and constantly forcing themselves to be put out there like that so they could constantly get attention. So that's the first reason. Like I said, the man at home is not giving them any attention. And I want to also reiterate on that. Believe it or not, you have a lot of women who are in relationships with men who they know are not really into them like that. You know, and it's sad because you have a lot of people that's in these programmed relationships, these programmed marriages, meaning that they have become programmed to dealing with each other. They have become programmed to living with each other and being around each other, but it's really no connection there. And it's a lot of women who are in these robotic relationships, in these robotic marriages where they just kind of learn to go with the flow, learn to play the role of the wife, cook, clean, take care of the children, but at the end of the day, their husbands or their mates are not making them feel special, not making them feel important. A lot of these women that are constantly posting these selfies and constantly forcing these pictures of themselves in their relationships is because they are really not happy with their husbands. They're not happy with who they're with. Because if you were really happy and the person you were married to or committed to really made you feel complete, really made you feel whole, you wouldn't need attention from other men. You wouldn't need other men to compliment you. Now, keep in mind, I'm still a woman. And even though I'm a married woman, I've been married 17 years, all women like compliments. I like compliments. I like to be told I'm beautiful. I like to be told I look nice. But at the end of the day, I don't need it to feel complete. I don't need to be complimented by other men or have other men drooling over my pictures or jocking at me for me to feel special. Some of you black and broken women, because when I say broken women come in all shades and all races. You have so many broken women other than just black women, okay? Now, you have broken women on all kind of levels. You got broken white women, you got broken Puerto Rican women, you got broken Mexican women. All women at some point in time have been broken, whether if it was through an abusive relationship, a toxic relationship, whether they came up with a rough childhood. It's a lot of broken women out here who are constantly seeking attention. It's not just a black woman thing, it's not just a white woman thing, it is a broken woman thing. And like I said, broken women don't discriminate. There's no specific race, there's no specific gender. Any woman who has experienced any type of abuse or been in any type of volatile or toxic relationships, these type of women are broken women, and broken women are constantly seeking validation. And some of you women, some of these women out here, they don't even realize how broken they are. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, anybody could play the part. Anybody could look good, dress good, got a good job, got more degrees than a thermometer, and you can still be broken. You can have a good job that pays you good money. You can have beautiful children. You can have this husband that has a good job and spends all his money on you. You can have all of that and still feel broken, because guess what? A broken woman cannot be bought. Okay, when you are emotionally or spiritually deprived, there's not enough money, there's not enough attention that can fulfill that. And that's what a lot of broken women have to understand. A lot of y'all are broken and miserable and bitter within your own right and within your own way. And you think you can compensate for your unhappiness by constantly looking for attention through social media. If you're not going through social media, you in the clubs dressing provocative, you drinking like a fish, you know, you smoking weed, you know, constantly, you know, you have to constantly, you know, self-inflict yourself, because you're trying to make up for all of this pain and all of this misery that you're really going through. And again, if a woman is in a relationship with a man that's not giving her no attention, she's going to do that. She's going to look for ways to be validated. And a lot of y'all, a lot of you broken women are using social media as a tool to seek fulfillment. And I'm here to let you know you're going to be disappointed, because after a while, what good are all those compliments if none of those people are really there for you? If none of those people are really spending time with you and investing in you? A man can compliment me all day long on Facebook, but if he's not taking me out and he's not, you know, really compassionate with me or caring for me, then, you know, those compliments are going to wear off. You know, they're not going to fulfill the voids in my life but so much. You know, it only make you feel good for a moment. You know, compliments are like a drug. You know, you can take it and take it and take it to medicate yourself, but at the end of the day, like a drug wears off and you have to face reality, so does compliments. So a lot of you women who are up in these toe-up relationships, or you imagine with men who have cheated on you and you've been through very rocky stages in your relationship, things like that can really can really pound on your self-esteem. And that's why so many of you that are forcing to yourselves to be desired and forcing yourselves to be noticed through social media, because the man you have been in a relationship with, or the man you have been married to for a long time, has really disappointed you. He's probably cheated on you with other women, and any woman who has experienced being cheated on, it can really take a toll on your self-esteem. It can really take a toll on your self-worth, to where you really feel like you're not good enough. You really feel like you're not pretty enough. And because this man is not that hasn't made you feel special, apparently, if he's cheated on you, you have to go on Instaskank, Facebook, and Twitter whore to get all this attention. And I hate to tell you, it's only temporary. You need some real fulfillment. You need some real spiritual fulfillment. You need some real solid fulfillment in your life, other than seeking to get attention on social media. So that's the first reason. And the second reason is, of course, a lot of women are forcing themselves to get attention through social media, are here in the streets. It's because they don't have a man, okay? They don't have one, all right? So being that a lot of them are not bright enough, not articulate enough to know how to carry a real conversation with a man in person, or you might see a nice looking guy that you're interested in. You may be ordering you a latte from Starbucks, and you see this nice looking guy, and you see he's well groomed, he's well dressed, and he seems like a very intelligent man, somebody you very attracted to. And unfortunately, it's a lot of women that will see men like this, but because they have the brain of a bird, they don't know how to approach a man with substance. They don't know how to approach a man with class. They don't know how to hold a real dialogue and conversation. And fellas, this is what you guys are going to find out. All of these women on these social medias that look beautiful, look pretty, got nice bodies, wear nice dresses, wear the nicest clothes, the way they look, 9 times out of 10, it never matches up with their intelligence. Marinate on that. How many women have you seen look good, looked intelligent, look smart, but when you had your first date or your first encounter with her, within 10 minutes of the conversation, you can tell she's dingy as hell? A lot of these women that are forcing themselves to be noticed and are constantly seeking this attention, a lot of their physical attributes don't match with their intellect. It doesn't match up. A woman can be gorgeous in the body, but brain-wise, they are lost in the sauce. And that's what a lot of these women are not understanding. You may get all of these compliments from guys through social media. You may get all this attention, but you wonder why at the end of the day, nobody's really checking for you. Why that guy that you was talking to, he no longer called you back. Or why that guy that you went out on a date with, you ain't heard from him no more. Or that guy you had that one night stand with, he never called you back again. It's because once they got to know you, they saw that your looks do not match with your intellect. You have a lot of low common denominator Barbie dolls out there. Women who look very beautiful body-wise, got nice physical attributes. And in the midst of all of that, they're just as dumb as a box of rocks. You can't hold a 10-minute conversation with them. What good is a woman if all she can talk about is the newest Coach bag she bought, or what she got her nails done, or what she bought her kids from Tandra Outlet? What good is that of having a woman in your life who looks good, but she's dumb as a doorknob? That's why I tell you men all the time, stop focusing on what a woman got on her head and worry about what she has in her head. You have a lot of dodos out there. And not only are they dodos, you have a lot of women that are undercoverly evil and undercoverly wicked. Like you have some men out there who intentionally set their minds on trying to connect with a woman to sabotage women, to sabotage a woman and use her. You have some men who do that for a living. They only get up with women to use women and take them for everything they got. And unfortunately, fellas, you have some women, they are just like that. They actually set their minds on looking for a thought target, a man who they can use, a man who they can take advantage of, a man who they can take for everything. You know, you have some mean-spirited, low-down women out there. That is just the God's honest truth. They're not trying to get to know a man. They're just trying to get to know his pockets. They're straight up money magnets. You got some women that are really corrupt individuals out there. You know what I'm saying? Who are looking to, poison you, take you for what you can for their advantage, you know. So you have to be very careful that just because a woman looks good, you know, and she has a nice body, and you know she has all the physical attributes of a video vixen and all this other stuff, this woman may really be corrupt. And unfortunately, you're not gonna know that until you piss off or you take her to bed and lay that good pipe on her one time. You may get a psychotic fool on your hands that you may never be able to get rid of. So you have to be careful. Like I said before, a lot of these women have to constantly force themselves to get attention. If not in social media, they do it in the clubs. Y'all see them all the time. For some of my club goers, which I don't do clubs anymore, but every once in a while, when I do go with my husband, you know, you can always tell a thirsty woman. Her dress is always tight. Her skirts are always short. Her cleavage is always showing. She got to overly expose herself and just very provocative because she is not confident enough just to turn a man on by her conversation, by her intelligence. And that's what a lot of these pigeons are not understanding. A man isn't always turned on by your assets, you know, and your breasts. A lot of times, a real man anyway, he is turned on by your conversation. He's turned on with the fact that you're intelligent, that you got fulfilling things to talk about other than where to buy hair bundles and ordering clothes off of AliExpress. You know, we're in a day and age now where men are more attracted to intelligence, because a lot of men have found out over the years that just being attracted to a woman's physical attributes is the worst thing you could possibly do. Because if a woman does not have anything else to add to the equation of that nice body, of that beauty, if she has no intelligence to back it up, then he don't really have no significant purpose for her in his life. So again, a lot of these women are forcing themselves out there because they don't have a man. They not smart enough to know how to hold a conversation with a man and get him interested. All they know how to do is post pictures. That's all they know how to do. You sit down and have a conversation with them, I guarantee you, within 3 minutes, you turned off like she farted. You won't have no interest because her looks are not matching up with her intellect, you know. So that's the second reason why women are constantly craving for attention through social media and other avenues. And the other reason is, this the third reason, that there is a specific guy's attention she's aiming to get. It's a lot of women out there, believe it or not, that are constantly posting pictures of themselves and are trying their damnness to be noticed and get all this attention. It's because it's that certain type of man, it's that certain guy that she's interested in and that she hopes will get the hint and pursue her. You know, again, you have some women, they're not that confident, you know, even if they're posting all these pictures and posting all these things on their timeline where, you know, they're trying to get all this attention because they're really not that confident. And you could be that one particular guy she's really interested in, and because she knows that you're a visitor on her page, she's constantly posting these pictures, hoping sooner or later that you will get a hint that she's interested in you, which is kind of silly, if especially she has almost 600 or almost 1,000 male followers. But again, you have a lot of them, they don't have the balls, they don't have the courage, because believe it or not, even pretty women cannot stand rejection. They don't like rejection. It's a lot of women out there who are very attractive and will not approach a man. You know, and you could be an average looking guy. In your eyes, you may feel like you don't even look all that good. Or you may be around this woman and have no clue that she's interested in you, for the simple fact that she does not have the confidence to really approach you. Because women, we cannot handle rejection. I don't care what any woman says, even the most confident woman cannot handle rejection. A woman cannot cannot handle a man saying, I am not interested in you. You are a pretty woman. You are an attractive woman, but I'm not that interested in you. You know, you're a pretty girl, but I can't see myself being with you. That's really just a killer, you know, to be rejected, especially if it's from a man that you're really interested in and he's not into you like that. And women, sometimes we just can't handle that rejection, you know. But overall, you know, my main point of this topic about women constantly craving for attention is because you know, women have a lot of weaknesses, you know, and a lot of it comes out in a way that a man would never be able to register with. It'll never make any sense to a man. You have some women that have nasty attitudes, quick to flip at the mouth, always snapping like a crab, and you know, just got a poor attitude, make you not even want to stand in the same damn grocery line with her, because you get that ticking time bomb vibe that, you know, she's always on the outs looking for a reason to snap. And a lot of that comes from insecurities, and I don't care what these women tell you. Even the most beautiful woman in this world has insecurities. Every woman has something about themselves they don't like, but it's even more evident when that woman is constantly seeking attention. Anytime you have a woman that's on social media constantly posting pictures of herself on the daily, apparently she's not happy with her life, and she's not happy with herself. But I'm going to get back to y'all a little bit later on this, because I got a call. That's my husband probably calling me, wanting to meet with me for lunch. But again, comment, like, share, subscribe. Give me your opinion on this. Why do you think women are so desperate and thirsty with seeking attention? I would like to get some feedback on it. It is your girl, Lady Mocha, your diva in knowledge, your princess in wisdom. And remember, I'm going to always pour you a cup of truth, and I'm going to always break you off with a slice of knowledge. Y'all have a wonderful day, and y'all have a blessed one, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of my birthday. Take care.